Hello and welcome back to Wargaming, with Garry. A couple of things I want to go through today. I've got some orcs that are almost finished. I want to go through my trip to Gloucester. There's a couple of other things. There's also, I'm going to try and keep my video down. I might do some of the comments, but I want to keep the video down to below 15 minutes because I still haven't sorted out the problem between the camera and the laptop. I'm doing that because the laptop's here. And yeah, so I have now, but what I would say is I'd like to thank everybody who's been giving me suggestions. A lot of people have been saying about the increasing the amount of video space you're allowed on YouTube, which I did some time ago, to be honest. So I don't think it's that. I do think it's between. It might just be that I've put so much on my laptop that my memory's going no, we're full. Like some of the pubs I've been to. No, not today. We're full. So go on, go find another pub. So yeah, that's. I think that's probably what it is. But I mean, if there are any computer buffs out there, I was thinking about getting one of those like extra memory box things you can put on the side to see if that would boost it. So if there's anybody out there who's a bit of a boffin with computers, let me know if you think that would work. If I've not got enough memory. Right, so let's crash on. So what's happened this week? So I've been doing some painting some figures. I'll come back to them in a minute. I went to Gloucester at the weekend to watch. Well, it wasn't last weekend. Now it was the weekend before, and that was with Torch Rugby, Gloucester v Harlequins. Gloucester gave us a right kicking, to be honest. And more power to them. We didn't turn up. We've got problems, but I'm not going to go into that now. But what I would like to say is to the people of Gloucester, brilliant weekend. We had such a nice time. The people were lovely. It was really nice. Really enjoyed the cathedral. The shopping centre was okay, but where we stayed was in the Travel Lodge, and just next to the Travel Lodge was one of those outlet centres, you know, where last year's clothes are being sold at reduced. It was beautiful there, but what really floated my boat was when you walk through there, you come out onto what they call the historic docks. Great big marina, shops, restaurants, bars, pubs, all the way around it. It was absolutely beautiful, and for me, all the really important stuff was around there, because there were museums down there. There were galleys and big ships. I mean, I know Gavin and quite a few of other people are into boats. If you're into those ones with the big 4 masts and that, they've got one of them down there. It's absolutely beautiful, and I think somebody actually lives on it because the lights were going on and off. So really worth going down there. I went to somebody told me how to get to the Gloucester Museum, it's Soldiers of Gloucester Museum. Fantastic, absolutely brilliant. What a brilliant piece of historic. My mind's gone a bit, but preserving history, fantastically done, really well done. 2 regiments. They concentrate on I think it's the 28th Infantry Regiment, Gloucester Regiment, which I believe they got their first honours at Quebec. And they were in the Napoleonic Wars, fought through the Peninsular War, they fought Quarter Bras and Waterloo, and lots of stuff past that. They fought in. It was one of the uprisings in India. They fought in that. They fought in that as well. First World War, Second World War. Loads and loads of honours on their flag. So really impressive. And also the cavalry regiment was, I believe it was the 2nd Hussars, which also was like, I mean, I love cavalry regiments anyway, and the pretty colours, their jackets and that. So yeah, just absolute well worth. If you are thinking about going to Gloucester and you haven't been there, it is well worth a look. So yeah, I would get on down there. Me, my brother, and my wife, and his young lady Louise. We had a great time. It was really nice, and really enjoyed it. So yeah, if you're into history, brilliant. Whilst I was down there, I went into one of those old bookshops. Well, I got this little baby. Now I don't know. I'm going to bring it a bit forward so you can see it. And what is it got? Napoleonic Heavy Cavalry and Dragoon Tactics. Now, I got this because of it said about the tactics. So, what I would say is there are some beautiful illustrations in here. I'm going to have to put my glasses on. As you know, I can't see past the enemy nose without them. But there are some beautiful illustrations. Lots of, so there's lots of pictures that lots of people would recognise. They talk about the different uniforms, the different equipment, the different types of horses, the different attacking methods that they use with their sabres, and defensive styles as well. So it really, really good. They talk about formations. They talk about the I said tactics, didn't I? It's just the whole thing, I've got to say, is absolutely beautiful. And this is the reason I got it, because I am thinking about doing an actual regiment. I haven't decided what regiment yet, but like a heavy cavalry regiment, and actually actually have the numbers. I'll have the campaign numbers, so they'll be reduced. So I don't have to, get, I think it's 600 in a regiment, something like that. But I am seriously thinking about doing that. But yeah, beautiful. I mean, these are the types of things I'm doing. These are the reasons I got it, because of those types of things. It talks about various battles they fought in. I mean, it's just full. It talks about famous generals. It's just, look, absolutely cram-packed. So I'm very pleased with this. I think it's been a good buy. So who is this? So it's illustrated by Adam Hook, Philip and, Haythorne Waite. And it's absolutely brilliant. And it's from the Osprey collection. And I love Osprey books. So, yeah, so I've got that. I was very pleased with it. Oh, and because it was from that cheap store, £4. £4. That is, I mean, that's a result in anybody's money, I think. So, I was very pleased with that. I seem to... That's my second find for a very reasonable price. I don't know how much they are actually going for. I wonder if it's got... so in the UK, when this was bought by whoever, I can't see when it was published, but it was £12. So I got it for a third of its price. Hey, how's that? Now, something I did want to say, Salute. I didn't go to Salute this year. I was at Gloucester on the 14th of April. I had every intention of going, but I love my rugby. I love being with my family, my wife and my brother and his young lady. So we decided it was, I didn't want to miss that opportunity. And of course we had the opportunity to have a nice beer, which is always good. So yeah, so I didn't go to Salute this year. My intention is to go next year, and I'm going to book we're going to book the away game so that it's not around that period. I'm guessing if it was the 14th of April this year, it's going to be the Saturday closest to the 14th. So I'll make sure I don't book a game on that day. So yeah, so my intention is to go to Salute next year. But it sounds like, I've been looking at some of the videos, it sounds like people have had a really good time. So yeah, so I'm really, I'm kind of, it's that thing, is it? I really want to go to rugby, but I also really want to go to Salute. I made a decision, I'm going to have to live with that, so such is life. Let's have a look at these figures. So, if I just point this down, excuse me, point this down, now, and you can see what I have done, if I bring that in a little bit. Yeah, yes, got them on, right. Now these are Renegade Orcs, and they're Orcs with bows and arrows, or bow Orcs, not as opposed to bowmen. As you can see, there's 2 of each type. You get 2 of each type in a packet. I'm not quite finished, but I'm well on the way. So we look at this one. I'll bring him forward, and you can see I've got to do the I've got to do a wash and highlight on various bits and pieces. The bow needs doing, the arrows, the quivers, the feathers. Yeah, so they all need doing. The daggers and the sheath there needs doing, and the also you can see the base also needs doing. So very nice figure. This guy is also lovely, I think, and same again, as you can see. So yeah, and I've kept it simple. Like I've not done anything flash with the armour and the chainmail. I've just painted it gunmetal, then give it a black wash, and I'm quite pleased with that. So yeah, so nothing special there. I've tried to keep the colours very simple, even not bland, but you know, like my feeling about orcs, if there is such a thing as orcs, my feeling is that they're not like us. I mean, so look at me, I've got my Harlequins shirt on, and I actually chose Harlequins because of the pretty colours in the shirt. I get the feeling that orcs wouldn't do that. Yeah, they just put it on. Is it functional? And yeah, so I've really played down on the colours, and I've tried to keep it really basic and simple, and I think it kind of works, to be honest. So that's they're almost done. They should be done. I'm going to do some more of them tonight, and if I don't finish them tonight, I should finish them tomorrow. So yeah, so that's that. Now it's 13.5 minutes. What I think I'll do is I'll quickly do a few, if I've got time, comments, and just what people have been saying. I will do another video which concentrates on the comments. So starting off with Leon T66. Hi Leon, and he says, nice one mate, still think reading out the comments is a great idea. I think we're going to be doing this from now on, I think. Reading out the comments is a great idea. As you all know, Leon also does this now. Bless his heart. And he says here, are you sure it was your idea? No, it wasn't my idea. I told you. I copied some rugby bloke. So, and he's got ha ha ha. All joking aside, I think it'd be nice to see a few more people doing it. Great stuff as always. Well, thank you very much, Leon. And I agree. I really like this. I like it because I know something came up which I wasn't expecting to come up. When Leon did it on his channel, I was really happy that I got a mention. So, I mean, I don't know. Is that a little bit, is that weird? I don't know. But I did. I really enjoyed getting a mention. And I know Leon's said the same. So, yeah, so more people feel like doing it. And you want to mention me? Yeah. I'm at 15 minutes. So I've read out one, but I will come back and do comments later. Okay. So that's me done. All the best. Get your salute videos in. I'm really looking forward to seeing them. All the best, and everybody. Take care. Bye.